Heather Bond Stevenson, and welcome back to Hairstory's YouTube channel. I'm currently set up in my kitchen now. I've rearranged my plants accordingly so that you all think my apartment is just like really cool and bohemian, when really I have like 3 plants and they're all right here. Well, I have 5. They're my babies. I want to be a good plant mom. I'm working on it. I talk to them and okay, this isn't a plant video. Okay, so I'm a little bit of a moody sociopath today because my girlfriend just left to the airport, back to Milan. I'm in a long distance relationship and it's freaking brutal. Brutal. But this video isn't about that. This video is about dry hair. So, first off, it's really important depending on your hair type. So I'm gonna try and make this one a little bit quicker, but I tend to drag on, so bear with me. My hair is bleached. It used to be way more bleached than it is now. Now I have my natural regrowth like down to here. But before I had platinum hair and it was a constant battle, dry hair, deep conditioning treatments, oils, moisturizers, which like left me sometimes with really oily scalp, and then too much shampooing will inevitably dry out your hair. Surprisingly, putting so much water in your hair can dry it out more. The natural oils from your scalp are good for your hair. It's a good treatment. Anyway, I'm on the minimal side of things. Like I really like to be minimal, and ever since I started working with Hairstory, a reason why I started working with them was because they sent me their products, and I don't have it out here right now, but their new wash. I would use it in the shower and I immediately noticed a huge change in my hair texture. It wasn't so frizzy anymore. It wasn't as dry. It lasted a few more days. Like I really prefer to wash my hair once every 3 days. And it allowed me to do that and not really need to put too much conditioning spray or oils in my hair, and then slowly and eventually I've basically gotten off that regimen completely. Now I just add a little bit more moisture back into my hair with some balm, and I'll show you how I do that. And then also when my hair starts to get a little bit oily at the root, instead of washing it again, I can wait another day and use some dry shampoo in my root, and it looks good. Yeah. So winter in New York is rough. Winter in New York leaves your hair dry, whether it's bleached or natural. It really doesn't matter. Your skin, your hair, everything gets really dry. There's no moisture in the air. Humidity is pretty much at a 0. I mean, I'm not positive about that. I could be wrong, but it's pretty low. So first, I'm gonna show you how, well, actually first I'm gonna show you the powder routine. This stuff is awesome. And it's super cute. I like the little nozzle. Okay, so my hair is literally tragic right now. So you're gonna see it's dry, it's staticky. That's my biggest battle is the static electricity in my hair. Going in between wearing like sweaters, heavy coats, indoors, outdoors, it just sticks right to my face, and blech, I hate it. So that's where I use like just a little bit of balm. Like when I'm already out, I just use a little bit of this, and I'll show you that last. Okay, so you can see there's a little bit of oil in my scalp. So I'm just gonna show you a quick where I would apply. I try not to put too much in the ends because I don't want my hair to get thick with product. I really like to make it last. So if I'm not doing like a look and I'm just being natural, I don't want it to be thick with product. So I'm gonna shake up the powder, just get it moving. And then I'm gonna start at the bottom in my root, well, usually like about halfway in. And I'm just gonna spray it in there and let it get in there. I'm gonna get around my face, and then in case I wanna put my hair up, I'm gonna get around the nape of my neck and shake it in. Then I'm gonna go up a little bit higher so I get a little bit more in there. Shake it in, a little bit higher. You don't need to be crazy. Shake it in with your hands. It's gonna come off white in the beginning, but as you shake and move it around, it'll lose that color. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side and also in the back. Right now it looks like I have dandruff on my pants. Whoops. Oh, all gone. All right. Again, around the nape of the neck. All right, and my bangs, ugh, they drive me nuts. Let's get a little bit of that in there. Now, that's really good for getting rid of oil in your hair without having to wash it again, which really dries your hair out more. If you can avoid it, avoid it. So my recommendation with that is definitely try New Wash because the product itself does not strip your hair of its oils. My other recommendation would be if you have to wash your hair every day, you don't need to get into your root every day. From what I've experienced is if you just use a little bit of water, get through your root, let those oils kind of stay there because they're gonna naturally condition your hair and keep your hair really moist. If you really have dry ends, which is common, you put your hair up in a ponytail, you're always brushing it, you're using a blow dryer, you lighten your hair. It's dry at the ends. Putting that New Wash in your ends and leaving it while you shave, while you wash your, while you do all that stuff is a really good idea just to leave it. It kind of works like a mask in that sense, like it really gets in there, and then rinse it out. Make sure you rinse it out really well. So other solution, you're going outside, your hair is kind of having static moments, but you don't want to put too much oils or products in it because then your hair is gonna get dirty quicker and then you're gonna have to wash it, and that starts the whole cycle of drying out your hair. So this product's really great. It's versatile. In this aspect, I would say using a little bit of it. Hold on, I just opened this guy so the pump isn't going. Okay, so use a little bit of it. We're gonna start there. Using it like moisturizer, I always like to put the product in my hand like this because it just, then you don't get clumps and it distributes really evenly. Okay, so avoiding the very, very root and kind of just going over this area of your hair. And then the length of your hair and smoothing it through. Not at the root because we don't want to get that too greasy. Okay, all right, so that is my little bomb trick. Now my other trick, so I generally like to re-zhuzh my hair daily. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna brush through my hair so it's all brushed out. So this is how my hair dries naturally, as you can see. There's like a little wave, but that's really just because of moving around. That's not in my hair. My hair's straight. Okay, so get a spray bottle from the store, your beauty supply. I've filled it halfway with water, and now I'm gonna show you a trick. You're gonna take your balm. I'm gonna squeeze 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into the bottle. Now I'm gonna shake it. It's like I'm cooking. So deep conditioning sprays, this is how to make one. It's gonna put moisture into your hair at the same time as adding water into your hair. Yep, all right. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna lift my hair up and start spraying. And I'm gonna just mess with it with my hands. For me, this is a great way to get a good little look going without adding heavy products like mousse or gels or anything like that. To dry, straight, kind of stringy winter hair. I really do like to avoid washing my hair. You can see my hair is now like a little bit wavy, so that's gonna set into my hair and look nice and smooth. And you saw our little balm trick, our dry shampoo trick, so you can see. Doesn't look greasy or oily. Yeah. All right, so that's my quick how to combat your dry hair with 3 simple steps. I used hair balm for my flyaways and my static. I used dry shampoo for my roots so that I avoided putting too much product through my hair, which also in turn makes it so you can go a little bit longer without washing your hair and a little bit longer without putting that stress on your hair. I actually also talked in the beginning about the New Wash product. When you do wash your hair, you don't always have to go straight at the root. You don't have to attack your hair with it. You can just put a little bit on your ends while you wash your body and let it sit there and then rinse it all the way out. And I personally, I mean, the experience I've had and then what I've talked to others with different textures of hair, they've had a similar experience. So, and then last but not least, mixing your balm with water, about 10 pumps in about, I used half of this, and then shaking it really well and then spraying it in your hair to revive your hair. Instead of going all the way back through with a curling iron and with this and that. I mean, if that's your look, I understand, but maybe try this. I mean, also curling your hair every day, blow drying your hair every day, it's not good for your hair, no matter which way you swing it. So try a different look. If you have any questions or any specifics that you want to know or other things that I can show you or talk about, please let me know. Have a good day.